Hi, my name is Megan, and this is Everything Lit. And today we're gonna do a little come book shopping with me. So let's go. This is the only Barnes & Noble that I have not been to that's within like an hour radius of me. This one is about 20 minutes away. It has a better selection than the one closer to me, so I'm gonna try this one. I don't know if it's worth the drive, but let's find out. I have a list of books that I'm looking for. I don't know if I'm gonna get all of them because my list is like really long. Also, this parking lot is poppin' and I don't like it, which means the inside might be poppin' and filming might be weird. So we'll see how much footage we get. I am back from Barnes & Noble. I went a little crazy. This is why I don't go there that often, because I just can't say no, and a bunch of good books have come out since I was there last. You know, I went like crazy in February. I kind of counted that as like my birthday spending, and then it's the end of April. So I guess I probably should have waited like another month. So real quick, I'm gonna run through the books that I bought. I will have a book haul coming up, including some books that I had pre-ordered that have come in. So I'm not going to give super detailed plot synopses because I don't know if I have them right now. So I bought Sea Change by Gina Chung. I love octopi. I love sea creatures. It is buy one, get one 50% off. And I read like the first 3 pages and was like, yeah, I'm buying this. So then I had to find another book that was buy one, get one 50% off. I had a different book picked out, and then I walked by and saw this, Hope in the Dark by Rebecca Solnit. I've had this on my wish list for like 3 or 4 years, and I just have never made the effort to go find it or pick it up. I know she's most well known for Men Explain Things to Me. The back says, like, the reason I picked this up, I put back the other book, is because the back says, With Hope in the Dark, Rebecca Solnit makes a radical case for hope as a commitment to act in a world whose future remains uncertain and unknowable. Drawing on her decades of activism and a wide reading of environmental, cultural, and political history, Solnit argues that radicals have a long, frequently overlooked record of transformative victories, that the positive consequences of our acts are not always immediately measurable, and that the embrace of uncertainty is both more useful and more accurate an assessment than either passive optimism or pessimism and despair. So it's about dealing with reality and having hope and keeping hope, and I need that. Because I'm one of their like fancy new members, because they upgraded their membership. I got this free tote, so that's very exciting. I will be able to keep it in my car and use it whenever I go to Barnes & Noble. I bought The Neighbor Favor by Christina Forrest. I've just heard so many good things about this. It looked super cute. I read like the first 3 pages and put back 2 other romance books, but kept this one because it hooked me. And here's the thing. I put a bunch of books into my basket, and then I went and sat in the cafe for a bit, drank my tea, and read the first couple pages of most of the books to really decide, okay, do I want this right now? Am I excited about this right now? Because this is kind of a spoiler. I don't know when this video is going to go up, but I'm thinking of doing some sort of reading challenge, like hosting a reading challenge in June that involves reading the books that you've bought in the past like year or 2. So hopefully a lot of these books will be read very soon. That's always the hope, though, isn't it? I bought Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers by Jessie Q. Sutanto. This was the book that I went in for. This was what I had on my list. I love cozy mysteries. Jessie Q. Sutanto has been like blowing up the genre with hilarity, and this seems kind of like Finlay Donovan in that it's more about like the murderer, advice for murderers, than like solving it, but it's still gonna get solved probably. It took me forever to find it. It was sitting on an end cap, but I got Sundial by Catriona Ward. This just came out in paperback. I like this cover a lot better than the hardcover. Last House on Needless Street was my best book of last year. Top 3 at least. So I'm picking up her newest. This came out after Last House on Needless Street. And then they're like republishing some of her earlier works. So Little Eve is like coming out again this like October or something. Can't wait to pick that up. It seems like gothic spooky, and that's my favorite kind of spooky. I grabbed In the Company of Witches by Orly Wallace. This is the first in a cozy series that I accidentally bought the second book to. So I just decided, well, I'll grab it today, and now I have the first. I randomly decided that I wanted another Ruth Ware, so I picked up The Death of Mrs. Westaway. I think this is about someone who like gets an inheritance that they didn't expect. I bought Throwback by Maureen Gu. I had no idea this was coming out, no idea this existed. I think Maureen Gu writes the cutest contemporary YA stuff, and this is time travel, guys. Oh my gosh, it's like Back to the Future. This girl goes back in time, but instead of meeting her dad, she meets her mom, and something about prom and the 90s, and I had to have it. I don't usually buy hardcovers, as you know, and as you can see, most of these are soft covers. Not this bad boy. Bought it, gonna read it ASAP. It sounds so fun. I grabbed The Wild Ones by Nafisa Azad. This is one of Kayla at Books and Lala's favorite books, and it's about these like they're not mythical, but these girls who try to save other girls from traumatic things happening, and it's told in a very interesting style. Like, I was kind of on the fence about this one because I didn't really plan on getting it, and then I saw it, and then I read the first couple pages and was like, oh, this is really beautifully written, really interestingly told. I must have it. I bought The Roughest Draft by Emily Wibberley and Osman Siegeman Broca. I probably could have put this back, but I didn't want to, okay? This sounds amazing. You usually have like enemies to lovers that doesn't work, and I've just heard such good things about this. And it's about writers, and people have said it's what they wanted Beach Read to be, and I get that desire and to be more about the writing, so I grabbed it. I still haven't read their other book that I bought, but you know what? Whatever, it's fine. And then, finally, the find of the trip that I didn't know existed And I'm mad at myself that I didn't know it existed, because when did this come out? A book about Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, by Mackenzie Lee. I'm shook. She wrote the Loki book, which I have not read yet, but I've only heard good things about it. Am I tearing up? No, it's fine. I read like the inside flap and then there was no question. I didn't read a couple pages. I was like, this is in the yes pile immediately. I have been dying for a good Bucky Barnes story. And like, I know comics, I have some of the comics, that's fine, but like, the movies always disappoint when it comes to Bucky. And so I have really high hopes for this, which is probably bad for the book, but the noise I made in the store when I saw this, I'm gonna have to look up when this came out. Is it a 2023 release, or has it been out and I didn't know? And it's really about like Bucky, his origin story. February 2023. Okay, I haven't been that behind the times, but still, I could have already read this. What's happening? I bought 11 books. Not terrible, not the most damage I've ever done, as we all know. But I feel rejuvenated. Hopefully this will help me with the reading slump that I have kind of been in, because that was last weekend and now we're getting there. We're excited about reading. I'm gonna go read that Bucky Barnes book. All right, so thank you for watching. Let me know which books you've been looking forward to. If you like this video, you could click that like button. You could subscribe to me, see if the Bucky Barnes book disappoints me or not. Hopefully it won't. But I will see you next time.